your body to the sound.
Hello, my name's Heather, DJ Heather. I live in Chicago, Illinois. I'm a producer, DJ, and vocalist.
I try to pull apart is when I think I'm free. It's love.
What's in my mind when I'm playing records is how to tell a story, to really bring out the best parts in a particular record.
Everything's electric.
As a DJ, you're trying to create an approach that no one else has. 100 people playing the same two records, they're gonna have different approaches and different ideas about how they should go together. Vinyl, MP3s, CDs, what have you. It's part of the signature. It's a part of the way that you're trying to define your set from someone else's. I think it was a combination of styles and DJs that kind of molded me into the approaches that I have now. And I still watch a lot of people play just to pick up what their approach to the art is all about. Hey, this is DJ Heather, and you're watching my episode of The Craft.
Back to the people.
The way I got started in music or my interest in it was kind of based on what my parents were into and just being kind of turned on by their record collection and a way to explore what they were listening to at the time. I mean, it was everything from Buffy Sainte-Marie to like Joan Baez to Joan Armatrading to Jimi Hendrix, Beatles, stuff like that. You know, spoken word, Ritchie Valens. It was more just about dreaming and being really taken aback by the experience of listening to music.
Feel it, love it, live it, feeling it good.
I think the first time that I really wanted to integrate myself into the music that I was listening to was in college and being part of the college radio station in Whittier, California. It wasn't at that time that I was really into the art of mixing. It was more learning the progression of programming. I think that was when I really got a taste for trying to share what I enjoyed with other people. When I realized I wanted to be a DJ and when I really wanted to make that step was back in Chicago after coming back from school. And I started playing records at a really small kind of neighborhood bar. And it was a friend's suggestion because he had heard a mixtape that I had. I was really into DJ culture as a participant, meaning going to clubs or going to bars and hearing other people. And I really wanted to transcend that stage of my listenership from playing them into the art of it. An individual or a specific DJ has a definite approach that's all their own, and it's not necessarily the records they're playing, it's really how they manipulate them and make them really their own, even if it's their own material that they're playing. Chicago style, for me, is all about using the EQ to bring it out in the mix a little bit, to add a little bit more bottom, a little bit more mid, so you actually hear it. That can really bring out a lot into one piece, makes it more dynamic.
Jack your body.
So many spaces and places lend themselves to different frequencies, and the advantages of using EQs, or the EQ, is a way to really make two pieces fit when they normally wouldn't fit.
Jack your body.
DJing as a learned skill and natural talent are kind of a combination. To a certain degree, you need to be a musician, I think, or have that kind of sense of musicianship. Chord changes, registers, syncopation, being able to literally count out a bar of music, those things really help in order to heighten the experience of DJing and music making, so to speak, because you're making pieces of material your own in that instant moment. I try to mix on the fly, but kind of have an idea of where I'm going in the set as well. I call it setting the table, where regardless of where I am in the evening, I'm gonna try to put stuff that kind of sets a tone, makes me feel comfortable, lets everyone know that I'm playing, I guess, if you want to make a statement, so to speak. It's complicated, but really simple at the same time.
When I think of you, I hear a melody, and it speaks to me. And it goes.
My first studio setup was just, two belt-driven turntables that I got from a friend, DJ Rapture. I don't even know if I paid her or not. That's where I learned how to beat match at home, which is a simple small mixer, one monitor, turntables, and a little amp that I used, and that was the basic setup on crates at home. So once I found out how to beat match, which was get two of the same record and try to match the beat, plain and simple. And once I did that, it all clicked. I was sitting there playing, I think I played 6 or 7 hours, all these records that I'd always been playing but couldn't really put together. Now I could. It was like having a breakthrough. Kind of wanted to just let go and watch it happen, but at the same time it was, all right, if I can match these two, let me find another random record with this one and see if that works. I can do that. All right, how about this record and that one?
We used to party. We used to party when we were young. When we were young, we were having fun.
The way I go about creating my sound is really finding material that I feel a connection to, that feels very genuine, so that I'm not kind of faking the funk, so to speak. These are records that really speak to me, and I feel I can present them in an honest way. I think it's the sense of melody or a sense of feeling that I'm trying to bring to a particular piece of music. I think that's kind of me.
It's up to you.
One of the songs that's probably closest to my heart is called Everything's Electric. I think that's kind of indicative of where I'm at now.
I try to pull apart and when I think I'm free, it's love.
Something that has a structure, has a beginning and an end, has a storytelling element, but at the same time is just, funky enough to get you dancing.
Everything's electric. Electric. Everything's electric. Electric.
The epitome of what is it for me is probably, at this point, DJing, just because I really enjoy the interaction and reaction of people, of crowds. I really don't like being in rafters. I really don't like bigger events to a certain extent. But I really just like a warm environment where people can really interact with each other. As an artist, no matter what you do, whatever your medium is, you're always trying to improve. It's about challenges, it's about growth, it's about basically something that you feel passionate about, and you're going to maintain that passion. For me personally, I always think about how, well, when I quit DJing and moved to this, it's like, I don't know if I'll ever quit it per se. I mean, I might be 50, 60 still playing cuts, not necessarily for audiences, but because I enjoy that elementary sensation of playing music. It's all love. It just kind of goes and flows freely. And I have the best night's rest ever because I feel so satisfied.
It's been great.